Against all the evil that hell can conjure, we will send unto them.
Who is your daddy and what does he do? Who is your daddy and what does he do? Who is your daddy and what does he do? Who is your daddy and what does he do?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, never mind that echo, never mind that echo. We are back. We are doing a part two of the, that's right, amazing Neo-Geo Arcade Stick Pro. This guy that I have right here with me today. I actually have it hooked up. As you can see, we have a power supply hooked up. We have the HDMI cable hooked up. And now today we're going to be doing something special. Last time, we added a bunch of games, so it went from like just under 20 games to 20 games to just under 40 games. Today, because somebody had handed this over as an extra thing, not as something to be sold with this arcade stick, they handed over this. This is a little thumb drive that apparently had been set up with this arcade stick, but was not part of the purchase. I was alerted to it much after the fact, actually just the other day. And so I'm going to take this arcade stick now, and I'm going to plug in the thumb drive that I have here for the arcade stick. We're actually going to turn this off, and I'm going to take the thumb drive, and I'm going to plug it right in just like this. And now it's plugged into the back. I got it all set up nice and cozy here. Let's turn this sucker back on. Let's see what happens when we do this. Now that looks so pretty, right? Awesome. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Let me get a projector up here so I can see better. So the Neo-Geo ASP, this is the setup that we showed off last time. This is all of the really great stuff that comes with it. As you can see, we're on title number 1 of 36. So that's where we left last time. We have 36 amazing games, and we're talking some of the best King of Fighters all the way up to what, 2002. So all the King of Fighters to 2002, no 2003, but we've got, what is this, the Fatal Furies, Samurai Showdown. We have Samurai Showdown 2, 3, 4, 5 Special, Last Blade, and then here we go. We've got Last Blade, the first one, the original Samurai Showdown, all the Metal Slugs, at least several of them. So it's not bad. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to turn it back on again. Oh, I should hit that other button. Doesn't matter. Love the SNK thing. I do miss hanging out with my SNK peeps online. I couldn't handle how rude people were to me. It's like so nice to so many people, and then like just freaked out. All right, so what do we have here? We have game systems. We have Neo Geo game systems, Capcom Play system. Okay, so this is all on the arcade stick thumb drive. My stupid face, my head is like blocking everything. So we have SNES, Sega, I'm assuming Sega Genesis probably, maybe Master System, some shooter games, brawlers, arcade classics, and Neo Geo. Let's take a look at Neo Geo since we already had the Neo Geo games. So let's just see which ones maybe they have more, because we had 36 before. So let's see if there's more in here now than 36. Get a sip of my Dr. Pepper Zero. Delicious. I'm just kidding. This is taking a minute. It's like, what are you doing? Of course. All of my jibbies aren't working here. They get kind of like glitched out for a second. Hold on. Gotta make sure that I'm not putting strain on the thumb drive. There we go. And make sure that that's not pressing buttons on my keyboard. My bad. Sorry about that. Like everything's pulling funny. It's like not connecting to your thumb drive at all. We're having issues. Just like my camera. Camera will not stay in color space correctly. All right, so let's see. Okay. So we're in the Neo-Geo. So it says 2 out of 150. That's a lot. So Art of Fighting's, oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many games. Oh my lord. This is Fight Feet. I haven't even heard of most of these games, you guys. I'm not trying to like front like, oh yeah, oh of course. Oh, it's a great game. Like I've never heard of most of these, dude. I've never heard of most of these. This is nuts. King of Fighters, okay. 2003 is in here now. Last Blade 1 and 2 right there. Dude, some of these games look so trippy. Metal Slugs. Might not. I don't think I saw Metal Slug. Pong? Are you kidding me? Bubble Wobble. So I'm noticing, yeah, it's none of the regular. Oh, here we go. Samurai Showdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 special and 5 perfect. Wow. That's something. Okay, here we go. Sengoku 2, 3, Shock Troopers. Okay, so this is like every single like what's what and who's who. So here we go. SNK versus Capcom. This is a cool one. So that's wow. It's ridiculous. I haven't heard of like 90% of these games. Wow. Let's take a look at one game from this collection. Obviously, it's going to be this one. Oh, wow. And it's giving me which BIOS do I want? Let's go with... let's go with Japan. I'm going to do the Japan. So that's cool. It's giving me an option. Like, which one do you want to play? I'm like, the dope one? It's awkward. Wow. This is definitely taking longer than a second. This is why I'm testing it. Oh, I'm gonna straight up try this again. This game needs to load. Maybe it's because of the one I picked. Like, not gonna let me. Okay. Oh joy.
Get ready! Battle Steel Drop! Running! Rock! 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 Bingo! Rock! Rock! Get back! Rock! Rock! Running! Rock! 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 Get back! Rock! Rock! Get back!
What's my control?
Okay! No escape! Why? Rock! 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 Running! Get back! Rock! Bingo! You win! No escape! Why? Running! Get back! Rock you! Rock you! Rock you! Down here! Go out! Get back!
Like, come on, come on. I hate the controls for this game, I'll tell you that. So we're gonna exit. Alright, so it's a little buggy, but it's not bad. So let's go back to game systems. We're at let's check out Capcom. So that's the one I really wanted to see. Like, are there any Capcom games on here worth noting? So let's take a look. Let's see what Capcom games. 1941, Block. All right. Final Fight, Ghouls and Ghosts. Okay, so now we're getting into some like actual like arcade style titles here, which is pretty cool. Mega Man, the Power Battle. I've never heard of that, honestly. I don't really know what that is. Nemo. Oh my god, wow, that's awesome. I've never heard of this as like it's like an arcade style thing I've never seen before. Street Fighter. Okay, so here we go. We got Punisher arcade game. We got Street Fighter 2, World Warrior, Champion, Turbo, nice. So, is that it really? Huh, that's weird. Willow, that's random. W, we're already at W, but it says 30 to 71. 19, okay, we're back to numbers again. Alien versus Predator, what? That's awesome, okay. I'm totally interested in that. A Dungeons and Dragons game. These are arcade style Dungeons and Dragons games. That is going to be a treat. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so here we go. Another Street Fighter Anniversary Edition. Street Fighter 2 Hyper Anniversary Edition. My bad. Okay, Marvel Superheroes. Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. This is a very pricey game. Okay, so Marvel versus Capcom. All right now. All right now. So there's some serious heat up in. Okay, Alpha, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, Alpha 0. Oh my good lord. Okay, Pocket Fighters, Puzzle Fighters, Street Fighters. The new challengers. Okay, Turbo. Dude, that's sick. Okay, Vampire Hunters. I've never seen these. I mean, I've heard of them, but I've never played them myself. Children of the Atom. This is like a famous one. X-Men versus Street Fighter. The JoJo's. Street Fighter 3s. Here they are. Okay. Awesome. Let's take a look at... Let's just take the first one. Right? Let's just jump in. Hit the first one. Or I guess the last one. I'm all the first one. Give it a second. So maybe something that I'll end up doing is, this was just the thumb drive that it was on. I might try and find one that's like a little newer or in a little less banged up, maybe a little faster. So, you know. But here we go. Hopefully this works. So apparently these are supposed to be like the arcade style ROMs though. These aren't, because there is a whole thing for the Super Nintendo, which will probably have some other Super Nintendo style games on there. I was kind of hoping for Mortal Kombat. There we go. Took like a minute. I don't even know if it was actually 60 seconds. I probably could have let it load before and not reloaded it. But it's loading up a small...
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. Prepare for battle. Yeah, I'm waiting for this. Well, I got no vision. Yeah, I see. Prepare to strike. Now. Fighters ready. Engage. Let's go.
I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bit of a delay or like a latency thing happening here. I can't tell if it's because I'm streaming it through the capture card or like I'm watching it through the capture card, so that might be causing some minor latency.
Yeah,
I
I
hate
see.
to judge it, but it's like it does feel like there's just a little bit.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I'm like paying attention.
Prepare to strike. Now. Final round. Go for it. You lose.
Hold on. So for this, I would go here. Okay, so hold on. What I would do is I'd remap it. So what's happening is it's ABC. It's just set up a little funny, but I could totally remap that probably, like no problem. It works pretty well. It just has like a little bit of a funny delay on it. Let's pick another one. Let's go Alpha 2. Let's see what Alpha 2 does. Awesome.
Round 2. Fight!
It's like weird, but it's totally in the wrong spot. All right. Pick like another one that's not. Let's pick one of these Dungeons and Dragons games just to see what it is. I'm mostly just curious to see what they are. Shit. Okay. Nice. Okay. That's like random. I didn't read what that was, but it said like all countries except this one. You're like, what? This is kind of cool. We're in a dungeon. There is a dragon.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Welcome to the D. Welcome to the D&D. Welcome to the D&D world.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Who are we gonna be? Nice. 2 years have passed since the battle with Sable Tower. After defeats. Whoa, dude, there's like all kinds of like armor upgrades and all kinds of who's and what's it. Whoa, dude. I think I was like pointing. Okay. No problem. First mission,
Welcome to the D&D world.
save some folks in Dungeons and Dragons. Mission accomplished, sir. Cyberbots. I mean, am I curious as to what Willow is? Kind of. Yeah, I mean, I am a lot. Is this what I... Oh, I think this is what I think it is. Is this what I... I mean, obviously it's Punish. Oh, man, it is. So it's the arcade game, though. This is so arcade, dude. Oh my god. No! Oh! I quit. Rage quit. Rage quit. All right. Let's just check it out. Dude, what's with the light? It's not supposed to do that, man. There we go. Much better. So crazy. Could be 2-player? Wow, I don't even understand how that would... I played this in the NES. All right. Well, the NES game was better by far. King of Dragons. So there's so many games on here. I will totally go back through and take requests. We'll go through and play. I'm going to do a whole thing where I'm going to play all the Capcom games. I'm going to test each one of these in time for sure. This is clearly going to have to be a thing. It's so cool. There are so many. So let's go back to game systems and see what else we got. So we got Neo Geo. We checked that out. Arcade Classics. Let's check out Arcade Classics. I feel like we've already played a bunch of Arcade Classics, but maybe I'm wrong. What are we talking about here, kids? What we got? What's a classic? What's that mean to you? All right, let's see. It's like a whole other section. This is all real time. So that being said, I'm not editing. Oh, there we go. I'm not editing down for time to kind of like, it looks like it clearly is trying to open like a whole other interface and a bunch of other presets. So Looks like these are the arcade versions of it. So we'll test and make sure that it is in fact the arcade version, not some like weird console port, but actually like the real looking thing. Kung Fu Master, I mean, these are like real games. Popeye, wow. So that's one we can check out. All right, let's check out, well, let's check out Donkey Kong. This looks good. All right, Weeby, let's get it. Really? We're already off to a rough start. I want to... Let's try to go up. Hold on, let me try again. I've eaten so many... Okay. This is one of my favorite games. I'm like trying to go up. My perspective is like just off. My perspective is off just there. You know it's serious when you put down the smartphone tripod. Awesome. Let's try another one. It's definitely correct. Let's try Popeye. Actually, yeah, let's try Popeye. Actually, Gauntlet looks pretty cool too. This one you can tell almost right away also, just because of the graphics. Oops. Oh, this is clearly the arcade. This is clearly the arcade. Okay. So we're gonna, that's clearly it. So this is it on there. We're gonna jump out, go back to game systems. So we have brawlers. It's pretty impressive. I already went through the whole list of those. So here we go. Alien Storm. I don't know. Ooh, Altered Beast. Asterix and, oh my goodness. Bucky O'Hare. Oh wow, Dungeons and Dragon or Double Dragon, is that the arcade game or the fighting game? I'll have to check that out. Golden Axe. What? Oh my god, these are these seriously like the actual arcade cabinet? Moonwalker? Are you out of your freaking mind? Moonwalker's on here? This is like art. Oh my god. RoboCop. I'm like, it is this straight up like actually like Turtles in Time. These are the arcade games, not the actual like stupid. Oh my god, the Simpsons arcade game is on here, folks. The Simpsons arcade game is on here. Oh my sweet lord. Okay, which one am I trying out? Which one am I trying out? Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Yeah, we're trying this one. I've played this game many a time. I love this game. It is a fantastic game. One of the best arcade games of its type. This is the
Homer!
Think it looks pretty good. Not bad anyway. Let's check another one that we're familiar with. See how it looks. A lot of people got the Cowabunga collection. I did not get the Cowabunga collection yet. I will get it eventually on the Switch, but I want it physical. I would rather have the Shredder's Revenge, though. Amazing. Amazing. I played it on the screen. So check it out. I beat the game on it. I did die a couple times fighting Super Shredder at the end, but it was Super Shredder.
Cowabunga!
So it is the two-player version. Sounds a little off.
Fire! Hang on, April.
I can adjust the picture though. I adjust the way it's using it. So it looks a little crappy. I don't like it. It's not bad. It's definitely got some issues with like how it looks. I'm not a huge fan of the way it's using the pixels. I almost feel like I should be putting it on a CRT. Oh wow. Exciting. We're going to test all these at some point, like I said. So I'm just kind of like checking out like what systems do we have. So we have Neo Geo, Capcom, Arcade Brawlers. So now we have Shooters, Sega, and then it looks like those are the Neo Geo Japanese games. All right, so it looks like Darius number the 61 games on here. 61 shooters. Most of these I've never even seen before. Looks like some R-types. Airblades, okay. Dragon Spirit, okay, know that. I've seen Dragon Spirit. Gradius, okay, 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, okay. That's like literally the best of their kind. Very nice. Very nice. Raiden, oh wow. R-types. Okay, so the R-types 1 and 2 around here. Salamander, this is Life Force on the NES team. It's a different game a little bit on the arcade cabinet though. It's slightly different. Ultra weapons. Awesome. So let's try R-type 2 first. Nice. Coins. Latency issues are really noticeable here. Actually, that's a little bit better. We're okay. I'm gonna emotionally handle that one. Well, cool. It looks pretty. It looks okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's weird. Some of these games did not look as good. Let's try Gradius. This is a great game. Gradius. I love this game. I have Life Force, which is basically like 2.5. And then the first one I played a lot, and in the arcade. And then the Game Boy Advance, Gradius Galaxies. It's pretty amazing. That's what actually, it looks almost like exactly like this, by the way. This is basically what the Game Boy Advance game is.
Destroy them all!
Not bad. I don't like it on here, but I'm gonna check and see if it's because I'm doing it through a capture card that there's like a tiny delay. Because there is a little bit of a delay on here. I didn't notice it though on the Neo-Geo one, so I don't know if there's like a thing with that. Let's go down. Okay, so it's saying Sega. Let's see what Sega games are on here. All right, Afterburner 2. Okay, Altered Beast. Now these are just Genesis games now. Okay, so we are in like the Mega Drive. Oh my God, Dead or Alive. We were just talking about this game. We have a bunch of these at the game store. Okay. Some of these are like pretty good. Double Dragon. These are like decent arcade, you know, beat 'em up style games. Some of them clearly rip off of Dolph Lundgren. Gauntlet. Okay, Golden Axe. There's some great games on here, guys, and pretty simple. Mortal Kombat. Here we go. We can play Mortal Kombat. It's the Sega version, though. I'm not super stoked about it, but we can still play it on here. And I'll see about like if there's a way to get like other games on. Okay, NBA Jam. I just feel like this is kind of weird with an arcade stick. I keep wanting to like plug in an actual stick, and I have a place where you can plug in controllers instead of you, because some of these games I feel like are better with a D-pad versus the actual arcade stick themselves, or at least I prefer it. And it has an option for it, so because it has an option for it, I can do what I want. Which is okay. Hyperstone Heist. This is a great game right here, guys. This right here is a fantastic game. So there's like some of the best bangers available. Okay, so Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, all for the Sega Genesis. And yeah. Yepper. Okay, guys. So pretty much every single, I'm not even going to test it. Well, I said I would. Let's test it. We'll test the Sega or the Super Nintendo. I don't really know what game we would play in Super Nintendo. Like what Nintendo properties would they have on here? It's so weird. I didn't even see that on the Fire Stick, or the Fire Stick, the thumbstick. I wonder if it had like a whole library that was just like compressed into a zip folder or something. It is taking a minute. It's like completely swapping over the library. Okay, so wow. Right off the bat, Aladdin. So that's interesting. Dracula X. This is like a $350 game loose, kids. Contra 3. So, okay, Donkey Kong Country. So, okay. This is pretty wild what it's got on here. Mega Man X. Mortal Kombat 2. Super Mario World. So we're going to try that out probably. That'll be the game we test here. Turtles in Time. Okay, we're definitely going to try Super Mario World on an arcade stick. I think that's interesting. I've never done this before. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's go back up to Sega Genesis. One last test. We're going to test this Sega Genesis games. And then which one are we going to test? Honestly, Altered Beasts is a very arcadey style game, so we'll try Altered Beasts. I think there is an arcade version of this game that is on here, so we'll check that out. We'll probably do, like I said, a full playthrough of each section, and then I'll have it we'll have them
live from your grave. Power up.
Welcome to your doom.
Nice. It works. Do they work? Gotta check out Mortal Kombat. It's the Sega Genesis version of Mortal Kombat, though. It's not the great version. It's not the one that we all want. I want the arcade cabinet version of the game. It's okay, though. Let me see. Let me get it. Let me have it. And I gotta remap. I gotta honestly come back in and remap these buttons and figure out if there's a way to, like, preset some of the mappings on these buttons. Because it's kind of having it go, like, instead of going straight across, it goes like zigzags. A, B, C. A, B, C. Like a zigzag rather than the A, B, C. Like the way the 6-button controller of the Genesis. That's kind of the way I see it. I always have like the top three be the like punch, light, medium, heavy, bottom three or kick, light, medium, heavy, etc. It's a different game. It's not working. Not working. Dude, you stink, dog. What's wrong with these dogs? It's not working. So some of these are working, some of these are not working. I don't understand why that didn't work just now. But these are like not games that I would particularly want to play with an arcade stick anyway. The big takeaway today was that we have these Capcom games, and the Capcom games seem to be pretty dang competent. The Capcom games seem to be working pretty well. And the Street Fighter collection alone, JoJo's, I mean, some of these are pretty amazing looking. I don't know what these are, but they look cool. They seem cool. And I'm glad that I have them on the system now. So thanks again. Big shout out to Joy for pulling that thumb drive aside for me. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for everyone who stuck with me. This is like the real deal. I did it in real time. It's like really annoying and was kind of boring a couple times because it was like, what's wrong? Why is it not working? It's not working. But I wanted to like make sure we went through like, yep, this is kind of how well this thing works. I'll do a real test on it off camera where it's directly plugged into a monitor, not plugged into a capture card like it is right now. The capture card is kind of like an intermediary between the computer and then the monitor. And so that might be creating a little bit of that delay that I'm getting when I'm playing this, like really through, especially with like a lot of these games. They're arcade games, you need to be like precise timing. Having a little bit of delay is kind of not kosher. So there's a way that I'd be able to do this in the future, have a capture card that pass through. So I essentially would be able to get and do monitor out from one of my systems here. Go to do monitor, essentially. It's kind of brutal, to be honest. Yeah, let's just go with Dimitri. I guess it's like the first one. Let's go turbo. I don't know what that means, but let's do it. Yeah. Dimitri and Sasquatch. I've never heard of this, and I'm in 100%.
Close attack.
So far, it's not going well. don't know what this game is, but I love it. I absolutely love it. It is an amazing. That was cool. I actually okay. So Vampire Savior, and part 1 and 2, and Vampire Hunter. You have my attention, Capcom. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Nice. Nice. Okay, what is this? Darkstalkers, it looked like. This is pretty nice, this game. This is like an amazing library now. I basically have every single... That's why I was only the reason I was disappointed. And I do actually technically have the Mortal Kombat. I just got to figure out how to get it to work. It probably works with the controllers better. But the whole point was that I basically would have access to like every single arcade game that I ever played. I mean, like... Oh, wow. It's basically like the same family. It's literally, I like went to the same game. Oh, yeah. This is like a new... Oh, shoot. Sneeze away. Definitely about to kick my ass. Definitely got me on that one. She definitely crushed me. Alright, let's try another one. Okay, yeah, because I tried the Dungeons and Dragons games because I was super stoked on that. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's try Alien vs. Predator. What is this? Is this the real... What are you doing, man? The real arcade cabinet? This is pretty cool. Yeah, I think this is the real ROM for the arcade cabinet. Here we go. Here we go.
Time to hunt. Time to hunt. Select your player.
Oh, yeah.
Press to record. Round 1.
That's hilarious to me that you pick up pizza. Awesome. Well, sweet. I was gonna try one more. Last one, we're gonna try Ghouls and Ghosts. Last one. So thank you guys for joining me. I really hope, if you have not already liked this video, please do. And like I said, let me know down in the comments which game you're most interested in seeing me check out. There's so many on there. I'm going to have to go through and do individual libraries and go through each like game, like one section at a time, I guess, because it looks pretty wild. This looks pretty bad. This does not look like the arcade. though? I guess it could be. Doesn't look very good. Oh, I guess it is. That's crazy though, right? Ugh. Brutal. Brutal game. Brutal game. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. I do appreciate it. It was truly a pleasure. Take care. 1UPdaddy out.